So this is a CB36. It's made by Continental fireplaces. They're made by Wolf Steel that also makes Napoleon. And so a direct vent fireplace is where you don't have an existing masonry fireplace. And it can go pretty much anywhere in the house as long as you can get the vent system to take it to the outside of the house. Usually, or the best case scenario, is always on an exterior wall. But it can go on an interior wall, as I've mentioned, as long as you can get the vent system is short enough so it still vents properly. Direct vent fireplaces have a different system from inserts. Direct vent fireplaces have a vent system with a 4-inch tube taking the gases out, and the 6-inch tube, the outer tube, brings the fresh air into the fireplace. And it can go straight through the exterior wall, or in some circumstances it can vent up through the roof. The easier one is straight through the wall. There's no difference in efficiency whether it goes through the wall up through the roof, but it's certainly more expensive to vent it through the roof, and it's not always practical to go through the roof. Things maybe on the second floor that may obstruct the vent, but yeah, that's the two ways it can vent out of a house. This particular one we're looking at is pretty low rated. It's 18,000 BTUs. You can add a fan to it, you can add a remote to it, but the remote only switches it off and on, or controls it thermostatically. And if you look closely at this fireplace, the flames are all actually in the center of the fireplace, and the reflective panels in the back that are an option reflect the flames and give it the look of more flames without heat. Great little fireplace, very flexible with the venting, and as much as it can go pretty much anywhere, as I did mention, as long as it's not over the distance for the length of the pipe. What else can I tell you about this one, Jay? It installs for approximately 3,500 to 4,000, depending on what you're adding to, plus vent system. Ignore that. Don't. This one. So this is the baby brother. This is its big brother over here. The one I just showed you was the CB36. This is the CX36. The firebox is exactly the same. It has the reflective panels in back exactly the same, but you do get very noticeable two banks of flames on this one, which increases the height of the heat of the fireplace to about 25,000 BTUs. Again, it can vent up through the roof, it can go through the wall, and in both of them, you'll notice that it's clean faced. The stone can go right up to the edge of the fireplace, right down to the top of the fireplace, and all you see is the mesh green. What else can I tell you here is, and again, you can add a remote control to it to switch it off and on, control it thermostatically, and you can add a fan to it as well, and that's about it.